Hello YouTube, Wise FIFA here, coming at you today for the second time, the second upload today. Really excited, this is my first double upload and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. So we're getting into this team here with the bronze players for this bronze cup, really nice tournament, and my two Nigerian strikers. I don't know that second guy's last name is tough to pronounce. I either call him Adom or Bright. But then we come in the midfield, and that Seedle card, there he is. That's the bronze Vidal in the title. All the stats above 60. What a little player he is. Tidy player. And then the Offenbacher, his other midfielder, is a great little center defensive mid with some great pace. And that hyperlink should definitely be utilized. And then there's that Bush guy. Just had to throw this in there on loan from my favorite German team, Werder Bremen. So always nice to throw a little support in there. But then also I want to mention that Osario guy. You see, if you're paying close attention, he has 2 goals for me. You're going to see he scores a screamer in one of the games and comes up with a big-time header. But without further ado, we'll get into a little bit of the gameplay. We come into the first game, and unfortunately, my recorder didn't record the first team we came up against, so I'm sorry about that. But this team I was playing against did not really have great chemistry. It was just a jumble of bronze players, and my team is just way too OP in terms of bronze players for that. And you see Wolf, that 6'2 monster of a right mid. Hopefully he gets a gold card eventually in FIFA. Comes in and steps up and just beautiful, beautiful top corner shot. And then Kayode with a beautiful chip, and it hits the post. But watch this nice little fancy pass. Beautiful. Don't do him like that. Back to Kayode, who's not going to miss that one. Slots it away into the right hand of the net. But I definitely want to say he goes for around 8K, that Kayode, that team of the season consistent. He is a great little player, and his link with Bright Edom is just really solid for the Austrian league. I definitely recommend the core of this team. And then we get a ball that skips on out and just a nice simple tap in. And you know what that means when you see a little circle like that. Rage quit time. But whenever someone just dashboards or turns their Xbox off right away, it always takes a little bit longer for the Ultimate Team to process the game, which is a little bit annoying, but a win's a win. We come up into this next game, and this dude's playing a striker at center mid, and then just a guy with no chem and center at CDM. What the hell? But, of course, I guess that doesn't matter in FIFA. He comes up and he hits a nice outside the box shot that slips right by Cortez. I was a little disappointed, but never fear. We got Osario with his 20-something shooting or whatever the hell it is, just boom, right in the top corner. What a shot. You'll love to see that from your center back. The little Chilean pace gods that I have. I think one's 75 pace, and then the other one, San Juan, is 79 pace. Definitely recommend them. And Cortez, the keeper, does something ridiculous right there. I was just about to say he does a solid enough job, but then I forgot about that clip, and look at that. What a little mess. He is a goofball, but he does do solid enough besides that. I can't believe that happens. It's classic FIFA cheese. Although, we get a little slip pass in there, and we get another finish from Kayode. He did not want to lose this tournament. And then there Osario is again. Puts a beautiful header in the back of the net. Big time for the boys, and we're up 3-2. And after that, I was confident that I was in control. My team was much better than his, and we get a nice little cross in, and Edom turns that into the bottom left corner, and a nice little header animation where he opens up his body. So we're into the semifinals now. He's got Connor Washington up top, the QPR player. Was a little worried about that, but other than that, his team was just eh. However, he was a good player. He definitely was a good player. He knew what he was doing. We get a nice little ball in there, and we get a little bit lucky that we get this ball that falls to Kayode. And once he gets a little bit of space against the bronze defenders, he's always going to put that into the corner of the net. He was licking his chops at an opportunity. But all you need to do in this bronze tournament have some quick guys up top with relatively good dribbling, because the defenders you come up against are most likely not going to have nearly the same agility or balance or reaction time, and so it's really difficult for them to keep up with your players. And then there we go. We got a nice cross across, and Edom puts in a beautiful header, although keeper makes a good save, but luckily Kayode is there again, our captain, putting in a shift in this game, and there he goes. He slips on a little by right here, and of course we're going to put it back across for the big man Edom to put in the corner. He came up big in terms of the headers. He's a large guy. He's got an inform that goes for quite a lot, but if you can trade him well, you'll make some serious profit. But we come into the final game, and this guy had a really nice team, and he gets a beautiful little chip over me. He's got that Rene Adelaide that Arsenal little youth product, and he hits me on the inside turn right there and puts it into the top net. Unfortunately, that's our top net, so it's not nearly as fun. But we get a nice little link-up play between the two Nigerian strikers, and we finally get a nice little slip pass. Luckily, he has bronze defenders, so he makes mistakes like that. And of course, another cross. I don't know what it is about that today. And we get a nice little turn in on the header. But my guy's pace was just too much for his defenders to handle, and we get the play that drawn up exactly how we wanted. Just kidding. We get Adam just takes it off his feet, but then he slots in a beautiful finesse shot in the top corner. Was really pumped about that. And so that's the end of the game. Another 2-1 win coming from behind. Just love to see that. These guys definitely deserved it though. If you want to try out some of these players, you definitely should. I mean, FIFA's coming to an end, so you might as well. There it is. There's a team jumping up and down. Good reward in this tournament too. 5,000 coins, and then I thought that was another mystery pack, but it's actually a premium coins pack, and this is the first time I had one of those, and I go over to open it up, and this is when I realized that it wasn't a mystery pack, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I mean, hopefully this is okay, but I guess you're at least guaranteed 4,000 coins, so this is practically like what was practically like winning a 9,000 coin tournament, and it was great. But the video is coming to an end now, so like and subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, links are in the description, but mostly like and subscribe. It's been Wise FIFA, stay wise.